What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this video is going to be about should you reach out to your ex during no contact during the holidays. So the holiday reach outs, right? Anything like that. So happy New Year's, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever. So first off, just to give you the clear answer, no. And let me talk about why, because obviously you want to know why. The best way to think about it, guys, is respecting of boundaries, respect of space. So when they break up with you, the first thing they feel is a sense of relief of they're happy that they got the decision over with, that they broke up with you. They no longer want to feel that awkward feeling or painful feeling of putting you in a position that hurts. So they want to get past that. This is why they take a long time to reach out to you. When you reach out to them, it's going to obviously remind them of you, yes, but at the same time, they're going to also think, okay, like if I reach out or say anything, is he or she going to react a certain way? See, they're going to be trying to protect themselves from feeling that way again. They have to miss you so much that they are willing to put themselves in the position to feel that way, to feel the way of, oh, if I reach it back out, they might think that I want to get back together with him or her. This is coming from the perspective of your ex reaching out to you. Should I risk this in them thinking that I'm reaching out for this purpose or for any kind of purpose? Because they are going to protect themselves from that. They're going to protect themselves from that awkward feeling. So if you reach out, especially after a long bout of no contact, like 30, 60, 90 days, look, you might really want to hear from them if you were in that position. But remember, they broke up with you, they hurt you, and you don't want to be reaching out to them for any reason at all. They should be missing you so much that they reach out to you because they can't handle it anymore. And the holidays are actually a really good way to get that to happen, because if you guys had a really long relationship, like 5, actually I should say anything between like 2, 5, 10 years, whatever, long relationship. If you guys had any of that, they're going to be thinking of you during their birthdays, during Christmas and the holidays, when there was a lot of togetherness, Valentine's Day, stuff like that. They're going to be thinking of that already. So this is going to be the time where they might reach out to you and say something. So if they do reach out to you, don't ignore them. Just say, hey, how are you? How are things going? But keep the conversation extremely short and see if they reach out to you again. Usually the first one is kind of funky. It's kind of fluffy. It's more like they might even say Merry Christmas, or they might even say Happy Birthday, or they might even say Happy New Year's. They might say something like that. And then they're going to see how you react. They're going to be like, oh, like they didn't seem too butthurt. He seems like he's working on himself. And if you got complacent during the relationship, it's going to look really, really good on you if you say, oh, I'm actually at the gym. I hope you're having a good Christmas. Take it easy. Something like that, right? Or holler back at me later. It's going to look really good on you if you're pursuing and doing things that you should be doing. And then if they do reach out to you again, it's going to be in a friendly manner. And I'm not talking about accepting friendship or anything like that, but it's going to be in a manner where they're just feeling it out. And this is exactly what women will do when they want to reach back out to you, because they want to feel they want to feel positive about talking to you again. And if you reach out to them, it's always going to be this question in your mind is this right? Is this the right time? Is this going to work now? Why now? Why would this work now? It's been this long. So don't even bother. Just stay focused on your daily habits of improving yourself. You should be doing the daily things that help improve your life, right? So you want them to feel like you're respecting their space. You want them to feel like they are respected by you, because they're going to look at you in a much more positive light. They're going to actually have respect for you. And the one thing women need to have for you is respect as a man. So make sure you're not going out of your... See, just always remember, put yourself in... I know this is difficult for you guys because you guys are hurt. And it's when you're hurt about anything, it's very difficult to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. And this is a hindsight 2020 kind of thing, because, you know, when I went through breakups too, guys. And when I was going through breakups, of course I wanted to reach out, just like you. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to see what they were doing because I missed them. I was thinking about the relationship during the holidays. I was thinking about them. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just reach out. And it's only to satisfy your own ego. It's only to satisfy you. And it's very difficult to give yourself up to chance. It's very difficult to give yourself up to the unknown. Because when you do, you have to literally give into fear, right? Fear is just false expectations appearing real. You don't know what's going to happen day to day. You don't know who you're going to meet. This is the best and scariest part of life, what I'm about to say. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know when you're going to meet somebody awesome. You don't know if that next person that you meet is going to change your life. You don't know if that next YouTube video, hopefully, is going to change your life. By the way, like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. I just want you guys to comment and let me know what you guys like about these videos. I know that you guys want to see my face, but I don't know. Like I said, when I go back into making content, I just dread setting it all up. So, and I have the power to do what I want. But anyway, going back to the content. So just think about it. Put yourself into their shoes and be like, okay, they want me to stay away from them. See, always remember that it's really difficult to hurt somebody else emotionally. Especially if you're not. Most people don't want to hurt you. They'll say things like, oh, maybe we should be friends, or maybe we should take this route because it's easier than to say, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. And my last video literally broke down what a real breakup really is. So just remember, it's much better for them to be reaching out to you because it's their idea. They want to talk to you when they reach out to you, even if it's a short moment. You don't have to don't spill your guts because, again, you're emotional. If you're emotional, then you're not going to be thinking properly. Get control of the emotion that you feel right now about her. And when you do that, you're not going to be skewed by the fear, by the unknown, because you're going to be in a place of, you know what? I'm going to take this or leave it. Look, that's why Corey Wayne and the best coaches out there will say, have an abundance mindset. Because I can tell you from experience, I've never had an abundance mindset until the last 2 or 3 years of my life. And it changes everything. It changes how you approach conversations. And it changes how you show up in life. It changes everything completely. It changes your perspective. Because when you have an abundance mindset, when you start out with this take it or leave it attitude, people can't influence you. They can't influence you, but not in a negative way. You know what I mean? They can't do things to put you in a fearful state, let's say. Fear always leads to a negative place. Getting an abundance mindset should be the number one thing you guys focus on. And I know that it's doesn't happen overnight, and that's the one thing that nobody wants to talk about. An abundance mindset takes time to develop because abundance, think about the word. What does abundance mean? It means you have a plethora of whatever you want. And I think it comes down to your 4 pillars. If you're healthy, if you're wealthy, and you're developing. And when I say personal development or progress, I like to say progress more than personal development, but progress. So health, wealth, progress, and relationships with your friends and family. When you focus on your social circle and do all that stuff, that's abundance. When you are healthy as hell, you don't have any disease. You don't have to worry about money. That's abundance. That's why I say focus on your 4 pillars, because abundance matters. When you're abundant and you're happy and you aren't swayed by the emotions of people and nobody can bother you, nobody can change your opinion in a negative way, nobody can just influence you, you think for yourself, and you're tackling life and you're just seeing where life takes you, and you realize this life is short. And when you don't have anything more to give, you get bored and you get tired of this life. It happens to business owners all the time who retire. People who retire, they don't give enough. Everyone thinks that you want to retire on a beach someday, drinking margaritas, and that's nice for a little while, but you'll get bored. And boredom equals depression 100% of the time. So should you message them? Absolutely not. Let them come to you. Let them think about reaching out to you, because this is going to be the time they're thinking about you. They're going to be thinking about you during the holidays. They're going to be thinking about you during the times of togetherness that they had with you in the past. Now, if your relationship was really short, like, 6 months, to some people that's not short, but to me, that's a flash in the pan. That's a theory. All of my relationships have been long. If your relationship was really short, it's going to be much more difficult to get somebody to feel emotion towards you again, because they don't have that bond, that long bond, those memories, because you don't have that. They don't have that with you. And to all you guys, I would say, again, always focus on your purpose. What the hell are you here to do? Now, it's a very big question. It's very difficult to talk about. It's very difficult to face, because you could be 35 years old and still not know what the fuck your purpose is. You could be 35, 40, 45, even in your 20s, because your 20s your 20s is a time of discovery. You have so much time to figure out what you like in your 20s. All the things that you're going to do on the face of this planet is going to be to serve something or someone else. But you just have to choose the degree or the way that you're going to do it. So let's look at a regular job. Let's say you work at McDonald's. You're serving customers, for one, but you're also serving the people who own the business. You're serving them. So your servitude, right? So your servitude is the level of degree and how you want to present it is dependent on you. Me, I don't like to serve in a regimented lifestyle, in a way where it's a 9 to 5, 9 to 6, 9 to 7, 9 to 9. I used to work long hour jobs and I hated it. I like to come and go as I please. I should be much more consistent with this channel, but I'm more consistent with my other ones. So it's a matter of which you like to do. So looking at it this way, I like how YouTube and building a brand works, because my content can be found every day, whether I work or not. I can be found on Google through blog posts, whether I work on them or not. Google will index me, and whatever people search for, it can be found 5-10 years from now. I love that. There might be people out there who don't. They like to show up and work and do. That's fine. I'm not going to tell you what your goals are. That's not my place. But you need to figure this out. You need to figure out, and who am I serving? You guys. I'm serving my audiences that I build. I'm serving people who, one of my biggest purposes is to change the education system or reform it and try to help do that. Because we're going to be going into an age where schools are going to kind of phase out, I believe. I think in my lifetime, you're going to see schools with the lowest amount of attendance. and they might even phase out completely, or they might just go strictly online. So I want to help be a part of that. I want to help show people there's another way to be making money. I want people to know that there are better opportunities out there than trading your time for money, because I believe freedom is your utmost and most important resource. Your time is your most important resource, but freedom is another, and that's for me. So who am I serving? You guys. I'm serving my audiences. I'm serving the people who are looking for the content that I like to deliver. And I learn new things all the time. I'm reading a new book called what the hell is it called? I can't remember. The One Thing. That's what it's called. And in that book, they're talking about what's your one thing? What's the primary focus here? So I really, really like that. It's been going well so far, and I like to talk about new things all the time. So anyway, I don't want to go way, way, way off track. Reaching out is stupid. Don't do it. It's going to set you back. Let them reach out to you. Let them say, I miss you. Let them miss you. Look, it's very difficult to get your ex back. It really is. It's especially when you don't know what you're doing, because you have an uphill battle to fight. You have your emotions fighting against you. You have all this shit fighting against you, right? So it's very difficult to get them back anyways. But if you know what you're doing, your chances are much, much better. I'm working on my book right now. Actually, it's open on my Mac. So my book will be coming out very soon, because I now set up my channels as 3-year plans. So I'll be, gain the audience, think of a product, come out the audience, gain the audience, and sell, right? So if you guys need coaching, help, or anything like that, it'll be in this description box down below. Head over to the website, masculineenergy.net. And I am Kyle, so you can reach out to me. You can send a chat on the website, and you'll actually be saying hi to my team or myself. And if you guys need any help, just let me know. I'll help you. Or you can send me a DM on Instagram as well. I'll help you there. Love you guys. Take it easy, and I hope this helped. Done.